And I opened the registration for tomorrow. But we can see for the first place and the second place exactly what I said. And yeah, that's about it. And here we can see the brackets based on what we set before.
That's
Yeah,
great, David. I love it.
that's about it.
Cool. Should
Cool.
we jump into some questions?
Yeah, sure. So I did not have the time to read what was on the chat. So we can probably do both.
I
Let's
think
start with
most
the
of the
QA.
Yeah, most of the guys who posted a question in the chat then just relayed them over to the Q&A. So you can just go through those.
Okay, sounds good. Um, let's go for the first one. Could you speak to how games get listed on the tournament platform? Does Ultra list the games? Yes. So for now, we list them ourselves. The reason why is because each game has different sets of rules, and as you've seen, based on the game that I selected, there were different, options that were provided. And so we do need to add them. This said, the way we add them is super easy. We have a special workflow to be able to easily add them. So I suppose, if there's a lot of demand for a game, listen to the community and add whatever the community wants. If someone cheated and get erased of the tournament, can you change the result inscribed in the blockchain? So that's a good question. As part of the tournament, we do have a plan in the future to have a verification system, which is also actually linked to the blockchain, where players that subscribe to, so creators of the tournament might require the player to be verified. So if you say, okay, I'm doing the tournament with 50 or 100 or $200,000 or even more, you probably don't want to have cheaters. And so you will be able to checkbox that, and then the players will have to prove their identity, sort of like a KYC, this sort of KYC process you have in cryptocurrency exchanges, where you need to show your passport, you need to take a picture, and so on. And this is designed for ensuring that no cheaters come. Now, in the case of a cheater of a tournament, let's say we find out the tournament as a cheater, there's a way for us to pause the tournament. And then there is a way for us to eliminate a team. So we decided to say, in the case one player of the team cheats, we eliminate the entire team. So it's the team lead's responsibility to ensure nobody cheats, because everybody's going to be penalized. So will it be possible to search for a tournament based on reward value? Yes. So we are going to have a search solution here. In the meantime, we will be showing some of the most valuable NFTs on the top here. But yes, we will definitely do that. And here, the way we list them, we will have the ability to sort them based on price pool, based on NFT, and so on. But for the first version, just like the NFT marketplace, it's simple. And then, like you mentioned, over time we've added the different views, we've added the ranking, and so on. And so this is something that we will also iterate over time. So what does a game need in order to be listed on the platform? So yeah, that I already answered. When you create a tournament on CS, for example, does it make a private match? How are wins and losses reported to the tournament? Yes, so at the end of the match, depending on the game, so some games it will be automatic, and then some others will require a screenshot. And so you take a screenshot, you give the score, and then the administrator of the tournament validates. So if both screenshots are the same, then you can say, okay, I go. If not, then the organizer of the tournament needs to, talk to the organizer or to the team leads and figure out what's going on. So it's the responsibility of the tournament organizer. Will it be possible to make money like a tournament creator? Yes. So as a tournament creator, when we complete here the gated tournament functionality, you will be able to sell NFTs and set the tournament as a gated tournament. You point out to the NFTs or the unique factories that represent the ticket for the tournament, and then you can choose whether the NFT has to be sent to you or whether the person can keep it. So you could say, well, to join the tournament, you need to own our game, for example. Or you could say, well, to join the tournament, you need to give me a certain NFT. And so this NFT, then you can sell it on the NFT marketplace, on the launchpad, on your website, or you can distribute them. You can work with influencers, and that's sort of like the beauty of the NFT is that you have a lot of control over how you're gonna distribute them. Okay, so will it be possible to make money like a tournament creator? So also related to this question, you will also no, I already answered it. Okay, so about US rewards, will it be delivered by members of the team or is the number for anyone? That's a good question. So when it's a team, this price, this amount is distributed among all, participants of the team. So it's evenly distributed. When it's NFT, there are possibilities that one user doesn't get one particular NFT, and then it's sort of like random, because you might give, 7 of this, 10 of that, and so on, and then the system will just, randomly distribute them across the team, and then of course the team can decide amongst them, to share or swap NFTs. Will Ultra develop its own anti-cheat software? No, but we have a great opportunity with the decentralized identity to solve some of these problems, including their opportunities to do so. First, with the KYC process, you would be basically banned for life or for whatever the rules are if you cheat. Because I think my guess is as soon as tournaments support like the KYC process that I mentioned, a lot of organizers are gonna require you to have the KYC. And so because now we actually verified your identity, and because your identity, there's a decentralized anonymous identity on the blockchain related to this, if you're cheated, then we can easily ban you forever from every tournament that requires the KYC process. So that's going to be something, a new solution that we introduced in the game industry, which is basically, the same solution that you have on the exchanges, but used for other purposes. Then there are other IDs which could be also implemented very easily with blockchain. Is to say, if you want to participate to a certain tournament, you need to lock some UOS, and then we basically keep it, in a smart contract. And then if it's proven that you cheated, then, your penalty would be to basically you lose these coins. So there's a lot of opportunities. I don't know if we're going to do that last, solution I described, but it would be possible. It could be an option to sort of like, make sure that people are not interested to cheat. But aside from that, we're not going to develop the anti-cheat ourselves, and this is really the responsibility of game developers, in our opinion. It's both anti-cheat, but then also how the game works, data analytics. If you see there's something weird, in terms of data, this guy is completely doing way more headshots than everybody else, or his movement speed or stuff like that, then it's a game developer's responsibility to sort of like react on this. Then how do players trust that tournament organizer are going to pay the rewards? Okay, so the tournament, the way the tournament system will work is that when you basically organize the tournament, you're going to be giving these assets before the tournament even started. So when you will see, the rewards, you can be 100% guaranteed that this reward actually exists, and they will be distributed. The only, the only possibility that might arise is that the tournament is completely canceled for some reason, and then there would be some sort of discussion, I suppose, from the tournament organizer. All right, let me see.
I guess that could be an issue, David. If, say, for example, you like host a tournament, you enter yourself in as a team and you don't make it to the finals, you might just click cancel the entire tournament. Is there any way to sort of like prevent something like that?
You mean if you're a participating team and you organize the tournament?
Yeah,
Um, yes, it's a possibility, and we thought about this as well. The thing is, in the first version, we don't have anything to curb this. This
mm,
said the reputation of the team that organized it is just gonna be bad.
exactly.
Um,
Yeah, no one's gonna
I,
join their tournaments again.
yeah, so that's one thing. The second thing is that very likely, what will happen is that to cancel a tournament, there would need to be two-person validating it. One will be the organizer of the tournament, and then the second one would be Ultra. So you would need to, I mean, not like not Ultra actually, but super admin of the Arena platform, which won't be Ultra, it's our partner. But basically, you would cancel it, and then you would need to explain why you cancel it, and then the admins would, have a look at what's going on, and if they understand